All right, just a word before I start about the tuning. I'm tuned down a whole step, so if you try to play along in standard tuning, it's not going to sound right. If you don't know how to tune down a whole step, it's really easy. Just take your do a drop D, take your low E and tune it to your D string, and then you tune all the rest of your strings to the low E, so everything's down a whole step. That's how I keep my guitar tuned. I think guitars sound better like this. I think they play better. And if you're trying to sing songs like this, it really helps on the vocal too, because these songs are keyed up pretty high, and I've got a fairly high voice, but they're really hard to reach in standard tuning. So anyway, I'm going to show you how I play Moonlight in Your Blood by Lillian. I'm going to play through. I'm just going to demonstrate what it sounds like, and then I'll show you what I'm doing and show you the shapes and try to make it a little more clear. But in case you just learn visually quickly, then I'll just run through it and you can watch what I'm doing and take away whatever you can from it. But I may get some of the lyrics wrong, but let's see. I've been watching from across the room as you free your mind. They all tell me that you're far away, and I believe I will stay a while. I'd like to help you find your golden mile. Oh yeah, try and get you through another day. Lies denying, no one's trying to explain. What do you want? What do you need? Do you enjoy watching me bleed? What do you see? Who do you love? There's moonlight in your blood. What do you feel? Who do you love? There's moonlight in your blood. I messed up a little bit there. Let's just stop right there, and I'll show you what I'm doing. I don't know exactly what these are technically called, but I've always just called them octave chords or octave power chords. It's where you take a note, like let's say at the 12th fret on the low E, and you play here, and then you grab the 14th on your D string. It's the same note but an octave higher, and you would mute the one in between and make it sound like that. Those are really popular in a lot of 90s songs. You'd hear a lot of those, and bands like Bush use those a whole lot. Anyway, in the intro of that, I'm starting at 12 on the A string, and I'm skipping the D, grabbing 14 on the G string, and it sounds like this. Sliding it down a half step. Same shape. And then go to 12th fret on the G, skip up to 15 on the B, slide it down a half step too. So there's the intro for you. And go ahead and hit the E string, the low E string open on this, and let it ring out. It'll sound really cool. And end on the end at the 7th, 7 and 9. They're on that E octave power chord. Then you go into the song. When it starts singing, you go to just a regular E chord. I've been watching from across the room. Keep that E shape and just bring it all the way up to the 7th fret. and hit all the strings open. And that's an A. It's probably called something else, but it's an A. It's just in a different shape. And so I stay in that E position while I'm singing. Right here, 7th. Make your A. And then when it walks up at one point, I'll hop a whole step at 9. That's a B, and you can get these really cool chimey sounds on your higher strings. For instance, when he's saying, "What do you want? What do you need today? Do you enjoy watching me bleed? What do you see? Who do you love?" And from there, it's going to go to a G. I'm not grabbing the whole G. I'm just grabbing the G note on the low E, and I'm going kind of hitting those bassy strings to an A chord, back to the E. So when he says there's moonlight in your blood, you hit the G. There's moonlight in your blood. What do you feel? And the E. Who do you love? To the G. There's moonlight in your blood. And then this really, really cool part. Before you go to the second verse, you do those octave chords again, starting at 11. Let me make sure I get this right. I can just do it while I'm playing it. I can just do it without thinking about it. But when I break it down, I'm probably going to mess it up. But so you start at 11, doing your octave. So it's 11 and 13, down to 9. And then whoops. Here I go. There you go, that's it right there. It's 11, 9, to 7, to 6, to 2, which is a B, and to the E. Sorry if that's confusing, but let me just play it for you. That's before the second verse, so it'll sound just like this. Do it, and then I'll go into the second verse to show what it would sound like. There's moonlight in your blood. Spend your nights inside a silk cocoon butterfly. Your soul could never die. I see you leave us as you stare at the moon, and you live again. I only wish that I could share your pain. What a shame. And then we're going to go to a C sharp minor, 4th fret, A string. But I go ahead and bar. I go ahead and grab the low E because it just sounds so much fuller when you. And you can really. When you're grabbing all those strings, you can kind of lift up and kind of mute them. So I'm just going to mumble through the lyrics here because we're not really concerned about the lyrics. So let me see how it would go. Let me go to the C sharp minor. E. Like that. What do you want? What do you need? Hey, do you enjoy watching me bleed? What do you see? Who do you love? To the G. There's moonlight in your blood. What do you feel? Who do you love? There's moonlight in your there's a longer little part that connects before you get to the guitar solo. Remember how I did? Well, the longer one is going to be like this. All right, let me see if I can explain that without messing it up. So you're going to go back to 11 on the A and do your octave chord. So it's 11 to 9 to 7 to 6 to 4 to 2 back to 4 to 2 to an A to 2, which is a B to the E. I think that's right. Let me play it slowly for you so you can just watch. Then it goes back to that C sharp minor during the solo. Just hang out there for a minute. E. C sharp minor. A. B. There's also another thing you can do, especially if you were playing with if you were lucky enough to have another guitar player to play with you. While you're on that C sharp minor, instead of going back to the regular E, you can hit your octave E. It's 7 and 9. It kind of adds something like that at the end of it. What do you want? Back to that. What do you need? Just round and round. And so I think it's chopped up in parts there, but that's the whole song. And it's really, really fun to play. Especially you can just with your acoustic guitar, because you can leave all those strings ringing out and make it a really, really full, fun thing to play. It's beautiful. The chords in this are just the whole structure of it's really beautiful. So anyway, give it a shot and watch this over again, break down the little parts, and hopefully you'll get it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to help. But it's just an arrangement I figured out. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure if they played in this tuning on the record. It's probably a half step down. Some of their songs are a half step, but again, here's a whole step. So if you want to play along with me, you got to get that tuning right. And anyway, that's it. Enjoy. Thank you.